Today on my walk, I almost changed direction because of an iguana. At least I thought it was an iguana. From a distance, there it was, stretched across the path. My body became alert, but not panicked, just aware. I slowed down, and as I got closer, the iguana became a stick. Just a stick. It made me smile, as most things do. How many things have we feared from a distance that disappeared the moment we got close enough to really see? A story as old as time, as old and wild as our imagination. Now, I've been thinking about that all week, and I asked a playful question recently, one of the few I ever asked. Not because I needed fixing, not because I was searching for myself. I just wanted to play. I wondered if animals and trees might carry a kind of intelligence we don't fully understand. Whether consciousness sometimes wears feathers, furs, or bark, or leaves. Now, somewhere along the way, my question disappeared and the conversation became about me. And that was interesting. It reminded me how easily we answer the question we think someone is asking instead of the one they actually asked. And that realization carried me somewhere unexpected. Growing up, one of my mother's favorite questions was, "What's wrong?" It took me years to notice that she wasn't trying to criticize me. That's what it felt like. Looking back, I think she was looking for something to fix. It was her way of caring. Years later, I mentioned it to her that I had noticed how often that she asked that question first. Not because I wanted to change her, but because I thought she wanted to know how it landed with me, anyway. Interestingly, I don't hear that question much anymore. Maybe we're both still growing. And I also noticed something else. My favorite question has never been, "What's wrong?" It's usually, "I noticed something," or "I wonder." Those questions don't assume something needs to be repaired. They invite discovery. Maybe that's what I love about walking. The world isn't trying to convince me of anything. The trees don't explain themselves. The cats do not diagnose me. The wind has a way of clearing my thoughts. They simply invite me to come a little closer. Close enough to discover that sometimes the scary iguana is just a stick. And sometimes the story we tell ourselves, or the stories others tell us about us, soften the closer we get to what is actually there. Sometimes life doesn't ask us to figure everything out. It simply asks us to come a little closer. Until then, I'll meet you here, between songs.